Right now, live coverage from your local news leader, breaking stories from overnight and this morning, and your first alert forecast. Here's what's happening where you live. This is ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
That sun is peaking up, but not much warmth coming off. Good morning, Carolina. Welcome on this Veterans Day. It's Tuesday, November 11th. I'm Joel Brown.
And I'm Anna Rivera. Thanks so much for joining us today. Breaking news out of East Raleigh. A Raleigh police officer involved in a head-on crash overnight. Eyewitness News first on the scene showing us the dramatic aftermath. We'll have an update straight ahead.
The longest government shutdown in American history could soon be over after the Senate passed a deal last night. What happens next amid growing concerns over air travel chaos and SNAP benefits? And
here's a live look at NC State honoring those who served in the military with the university's annual Veterans Day run, even in these bitter cold temperatures this morning. We have a live report coming up.
Yeah, happy Veterans Day, everyone. Let's begin with that very cold weather and traffic together. Meteorologist Quaylen Murphy is here. November woke up and shows violence.
Absolutely. Wintertime violence, that's for sure. First alert day for a freeze warning that goes until 9 o'clock this morning. With some of that cold air, we had a few flurries flying late last night. That potential pretty much over with at this point, unless you're headed towards the coastline this morning. Here's the reason why we're under a first alert day freeze warning until 9 o'clock for the entire viewing area, and that's because
right now, live coverage from your local news leader, breaking stories from overnight and this morning, and your first alert forecast. Here's what's happening where you live. This is ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
Waking up to your first alert to this cold. Good morning, Carolina. Welcome on this Tuesday. It's Veterans Day, November 11th. I'm Joel Brown.
And I'm Anna Rivera. Thanks so much for joining us today. Yeah, we've got a bitterly cold first alert day. A freeze warning in effect. Some snow flurries overnight, plus the warm up coming up in your forecast.
And reopening the government, the bill passing the Senate overnight, and the next vote coming this week.
And honoring our veterans. The events across the area today marking service and sacrifice.
First, though, let's check out the snow flurries out in Moore County overnight. This is the video coming in from Carthage. Look at that. Real life snow flurries.
Yeah. Don't blink.
It is that cold. And that's pretty much as we're going to get as far as looking.
There's a little blip. A little blip in the radar.
But we enjoyed it. It's fun to see, kind of a novelty. But the big message today, it's cold and you need to take warning.
Yeah, and dangerously cold. If you're going to be outside for hours at a time today, this is the day where you want to make sure you layer up. Hopefully you know where that winter weather gear is this morning. We had some flakes and flurries flying overnight. That action is now finished. Clear skies are here. The cold air also locked into. Freeze warning until 9 o'clock, so the growing freezing coming to an end. But this is why we have a first.
This morning on North New Hope Road, the officer not hurt, but the other driver was taken to the hospital to be evaluated. We're told charges are pending.
Today, the Supreme Court is set to rule on SNAP benefits. Justices will decide whether the Trump administration must start complying with lower court orders requiring full SNAP payments for November. 1 in 8 Americans rely on the program to buy groceries, and many families face delays this month as funding remained in limbo during the government shutdown.
Meantime, the shutdown could soon be over. The Senate passed a deal last night, sending it over to the House for approval. 8 members of the Democratic caucus voted with Republicans to reopen the government, despite major objections from others in their party. Most wanted to hold their ground and keep the shutdown going in a major effort to protect Obamacare subsidies from expiring.
Today is Veterans Day, and there will be a number of events to honor our service members. You're looking live at the NC State Bell Tower, where people are just wrapping up the honor run around campus. There will be a brief ceremony at 7 o'clock to mark NC State's military history and veterans. Good Morning America is next here on ABC 11, but you can also join us on the free ABC 11 streaming app for another hour of local news.
For Anna Rivera, Quaylen Murphy, and the rest of the Eyewitness News team, I'm Joel Brown. Constant updates right now on ABC11.com. Stay warm out there, folks.
ABC 11 Eyewitness News in the morning is sponsored by Closets by Design. Imagine your home totally organized.